Yeah, well, we've got a tracker CNC we use here all the time, and in a couple of minutes we can knock out, you know, a kind of ramp assembly to put the bike on. Now we just need to make a few measurements before we can do that. Hey, will you pick that up and bring it over here?
Yeah, let me
I just need you to hold it about, I don't know, 30 inches up so I can get some measurements. Oh, I thought you worked out. What are you doing, man? I've got the steel right here.
I'm cutting. I beat you over here, dude. I'm taking care of business, you know?
What is that? It looks like some kind of European paddle.
You don't recognize this?
No.
This is a very important part of what we're doing today. You ready? Now watch. This is like origami, only with metal. It's like metalgami, if you will.
Metalgami.
Right? Metalgami, yeah. I told you, this is important. There are things that we do that are just okay, and then there's some things that we do that are very important.
I need you to stay focused.
Yeah, I am focused.
Oh, you
dude.
didn't.
Oh, look at that.
Dude, we've got a zillion drink holders. What do we need any more for?
Well, we have 227 more of them because I just made a batch, dude. We have friends, man. Friends are ready to party.
Batch. So that's what you're doing with our spare time,
well, yeah,
so to speak.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, it's amazing what I can do with this machine.
Those are actually pretty cool. One of the cool things about the Tracker CNC is the fact that you can cut the thinnest aluminum up to 1 inch thick steel, man, and it will just cut through it like butter. So what we've got right here, this is a little drawing, and it's really user friendly. So we've gone ahead, this is going to be our base plate to mount the motorcycle on. So we've drawn out our overall configuration. These holes right here are our bolt mounting holes. These are the slots where it's going to slide through our 2-inch steel. And check this out, we even got points right here where we're going to make our bends, so everything's going to stay nice and square. And then we can push play, and this thing will start knocking these out.
Don't mess up my drink holder.
I'll try not to, buddy.
Priority.
We are really knocking out this motorcycle rack. Here is our base. This is the base plate we made on that Tracker CNC. What's cool about that thing is that you can really knock out a bunch of these all in one. You just hit the button and it keeps printing them out, because we're gonna give a couple of these to our buddies who have a similar situation. So we had the base plate, we took it over to our next door neighbor, used his press brake and bent up the sides. So this is where everything's gonna mount on. It'll slide on this like here. And then we've got the aluminum ramp we made, which will go right here and bolt to it.
Bolt right on. Now the only thing that we're missing right there is the tire stop, but we've got our template made for that, so we'll get to that here in a couple of minutes. Now the main thing that we need to do now is figure out our spacing issues. So we took a measurement from the outside of the handlebar to the middle of the bike right there, and it was what?
18 inches, yeah.
18 inches. So that's where we want to come off the back of the tailgate right there. And let's say 18 inches is right here, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we back it up another inch or two just for some wiggle room on that, just to be on the safe side. And that's where this will rest, and then we can make a mark. And what are we looking at?
About 9. Just
all right. So they will weld on these little tabs for our tie downs right there, so we'll mark that. And here's the deal. So this, we're going to cut this off right there, right? That'll be the end of it. And this will actually, this will weld there, but it'll look like this, because it's going to be the end of the piece, and that'll be like a nice little way to cap it off. You know, so there's our tie downs right there, and everything is good. So we just got to finish that up.
Man, I didn't think we were gonna make it out here. Traffic was rough.
Traffic was a little tough, dude, but we made it. Dude, we got the rack, it's all painted up, welded up, and everything is good, and the pieces are all together. Let's get them off here and have some fun.
Yeah, man. You know, these ratchet straps were really nice, because I was a little worried putting the bike way back here. You couldn't see it going down the road, but the Highland Titans ratchet straps from Sequent kept this thing in place. We got the soft ties on it, man, so we didn't damage up the grips or the brakes.
Dude,
that's the only way to roll.
Hey, I don't know if you noticed this, but my drink holder held up too, and the cups made it. We drove like 15 miles. How awesome is that?
You should be proud of that.
I'm very proud of that.
Now that Razr,
that's why I made 250 of them.
I'm kind of fired up about that Razr, dude. I was a little leery about all them drink holders, but I think they're gonna come in handy. It's a hot day out here.
All right, man, well, let's get this.
All right, let me reach around here. Finally, we get to have a little fun, man. That's all the time we got this week for Truck U. We'll catch you guys next time.